There was a scientist who, discovered the art of, reproducing himself or, creating his own clones. And it was, so perfectly done that it was very difficult to, distinguish between the clone and the original. So one day the scientist, he learned that the angel of death, Yamraj, was looking for him. So what he did was quickly, he produced, copies of himself or clones of himself. He produced about a dozen clones. And then when, this angel of death or Yamraj came there and he looked around, he was not able to make out which was the original scientist, right? So he was pretty confused looking at 13 of them there. So because he was not very sure about who was the scientist, so he left and he went back to the heaven. But he was not gone for long. You know why? Because this angel of death, Yamraj, he's an expert in human nature. So he comes back, and he comes back with a good idea. And then when he comes back, he faces, one of the clones, and then he addresses him and he tells him, "Sir, you are a genius. You are a genius, and you have, succeeded in producing, so perfect clones of yourself. Hats off to you, hats off to you." But I want to tell you one important thing, that I have found, that there is one tiny little flaw, in these clones. And then, there is this scientist who comes and says, "Impossible! Where is the flaw?" And the Yamraj says, "Right here." And then he catches him and he carries him away with him. So, what is the, lesson you can pick up from this story? So one very important lesson is our skills, our knowledge can take us up in life, but our ego can pull us down in life. Sometimes you have to pay a very heavy price because of your ego. So here are some, questions you can think about, you can reflect on regarding your ego. Number one, what does ego mean to me? Right? What does ego mean to me? Number two, where does my ego come from? And number three, how can I deal with my ego? I hope you found the video useful. Thanks for watching. This is RajivKumarLuv. I'll be back with yet another video. Until then, be happy, keep smiling, and take care. Bye.